Hello, lovelies. Yes, I know I look like shit. I had a day off and I didn't put on any makeup. I was supposed to spend this day recording, but I got hit with that good old nothingness. You know, that nice depressed feeling where you literally can't feel anything. You know, the greatest. So that was basically my day. Um, but I actually want to talk about that subject because I don't know. I don't know if it's like a seasonal thing with me or what's happening, but for some reason, around this time of year, like January, February, March, I get hit with that nothingness so badly. It's not funny whatsoever. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I had to quit school. Well, that and because I fucking hated school and all that other stuff. But yeah, so I didn't want to talk a little bit about depression because like, and also mental illnesses, just because like this is something that everyone is talking about bringing awareness to, but nothing has happened as far as I'm concerned. Because I know a lot of people have talked about with the Parkland shooting, which was horrific, and I don't even know where to begin on that because that's horrifying to hear about a school being shot up, about the deputy officer who was like supposed to be there to protect these kids not doing anything. And then of course there was a school near me that actually had like a bomb threat recently too. And so it's always scary to think about because I still know some people in school, so every time I see something like that, I'm just like, risen near me? Is their school gonna be next? Am I gonna hear about my neighborhood in the news again? Because look, we've been in the news a few times. Because this area seems really safe at times, also really fucked up other times. It's a weird mix. But I know people are blaming mental illness, saying that the kid was mentally unsafe, or not mentally unsafe, not mentally sound, which to be fair, if you're going to shoot up a school, you're not mentally sound. There's something wrong with you in the head if you're going to shoot up a school. I'm going to be 100% honest with that. But we're not thinking about this correctly, as I have been hearing. So people talk about a lot about gun control, which, thank you, I agree with that 100%. But, like, I definitely hope that the conversation of mental illness and gun control come up. I hope that the conversation of mental illness comes up in general because, like, I'm gonna be real. I'm mentally ill. Like, we already know that part. And I'm 100% okay with never being able to buy a gun because of that. And I'm saying that as somebody who actually wants to go and get a gun at some point in my life when I have money again. Like, just like a fucking, like, pistol or something to kind of, like, have for home defense and all that stuff. But like I'm okay. Like if me not being able to personally be able to buy a gun because of my illness means that another school shooting will not happen because mentally ill people or people with mental illnesses cannot buy a gun, I'm 100% behind that because other people's lives are more important than like my fucking murder stick. Because that's all it boils down to is people deciding whether their fucking murder sticks that they love to shoot is more important than other people's lives. And I'm really sad that it came to the victims to have to actually like come out about that, to actually be the ones staging protests and all that because we didn't have this conversation after Sandy Hooks. Fucking elementary school kids were shot up and we didn't have this conversation a week later. Like, people forgot about it. People thought that, like, it was fake because they didn't get to see the kids' bodies, even though they were fucking elementary school kids, and those sick fucks can go and fuck themselves. I know I'm saying fuck a lot, but I'm really angry about that. But what I'm saying, I'm back to my original point because I sidetracked a hell a lot, is that, like, we do need to have a conversation about mental health along with gun control during this time because yes, there is an issue with gun control and all that, but like there's also a whole stigma against mental health. And of course, if you're gonna be a school shooter or if you're gonna like shoot up like a bunch of people, something is not right in your brain. Something is not right with your brain. You need help. You need mental help. And so the fact that like this kid was able to get a gun even though he was like fucked up in the head, and apparently people knew he was fucked up too. It's insane, and we need to talk about mental health. We need to know the signs of mental health. We need to be able to recognize it. We need to be able to respond to it and help them. We need to like make sure that like people can get covered for mental illnesses, because I know it's fucking expensive as shit. All right, I hella know that it's fucking expensive to go get a counselor and a psychiatrist if you need it. And like we need to think about that because it's important. Mental health issues are super fucking important. Alright? And I'm saying this from personal experience because if it weren't for these meds right now, if it wasn't for the counseling I'm getting, I'd most likely be dead. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Like, this shit is important. People need to be able to come out and say, I don't feel well about this, and then people should be able to go, oh, well, maybe you need to go see a counselor, and then they go see a counselor and realize, yeah, something is wrong with you, and they can get the help so they're not 100% constantly fighting their own brain over like, just they're not fighting their brain 24/7. That they're not like having all these hallucinations, that they're not, that they're better, that they need to get better because it's important. It's scary. It's something that needs to also be in conversation along with gun control. Because that's also important. Like, we need to let people who, like, we can't have people who are mentally ill not, like, they shouldn't be able to get a gun. Like, they're already not allowed in the military. I have learned this now. If you have a history of mental illness, you are not allowed to join the military. I know this because of a friend. But we also need to work. We need a lot of work on this country. Alright. I don't know. I don't remember how many times I may have said this on this channel, but I fucking hate America. And it has nothing to do with the actual country, but it's just how things work, how people respond, how the government responds, how basically democracy is become non-existent here. And I hate it. I love this country, but at the same time, I just hate how we handle things. I hate how separate we are. I have a lot to get out. I've been meaning to get out for a few days. Actually, I was supposed to do, I wanted to do, a whole thing on my opinions on gun control and the Parkland shooting, but then I got hit with that nothingness today, and I wanted to mention all of the mentally ill side of it. I know this is, of course, rambling as always, but I just wanted to get some thoughts out. Okay. Alright. More videos coming out. Normally, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, hopefully Monday again. I'm working on doing 7 days a week again, but that's a bit difficult because I'm making more shit posts and because I work again all the time. Literally all the fucking time. This is my only day off this week. Yeah, so I will talk to y'all another time. Also, wait, what time is it right now? Hold on a second. Pause. So as of right now of this video, 8:13. Check my Twitch channel around 10 o'clock tonight on what's tonight again? Today is the 26th. It's 26th of February at 10 o'clock. Check my Twitch channel. I may be streaming tonight. Not 100% sure. Just check it out. If I'm streaming, I'm streaming. If I'm not, I'm not. But if I do stream, it'll be at 10. So, yeah. We'll see if that nothingness goes away soon. Alright. Bye, lovelies.